This is by far the best pizza recipe I've found, so let's make it together. You need 3/4 cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of yeast, and a tablespoon of sugar. You're going to mix all of that up and then set it to the side to let it proof. Next, you take a mixing bowl and you're going to add 1 cup of flour, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of basil, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of parsley, and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now you're going to make sure that your yeast mixture is proofed by how bubbly it is. You're going to add it to your flour mixture and then you're going to mix it with a wooden spoon. You're going to stir it up really good and then you're going to add in another cup of flour. Once you have that all mixed up, you're going to start to form a ball and then take a stainless steel bowl and just put some oil in it. Now take a brush and we are going to brush that oil up to the sides of the bowl. Once you have your bowl all oiled, you're going to take your dough and form it into a ball. Now you're going to take that dough and roll it around in the bowl that has all the oil. Make sure that you cover all the sides of it, and then we are going to cover that and let it rise for about 30 minutes to an hour. While our crust is rising, let's go ahead and make our sauce. In a mixing bowl, you're going to add in 8 ounces of tomato sauce and about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Mix those together, and then we are going to add in 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, and then a tablespoon of sugar. Mix all of that together and then just set it to the side. If you need to adjust the sweetness, you can always add an extra tablespoon of sugar. Now if your dough has doubled in size, it's ready. So go ahead and place it on a floured surface and we are just going to work that dough. You're going to knead it for just a couple minutes and then you are going to want to form that into a ball. And you can cut this up. If you want to make this into small portions, you can. This size will make about a 12-inch round pizza. You're going to use your rolling pin and just keep working it until you get it stretched out to the size that you need it. You can also go ahead and preheat your oven to 425. Once you have it stretched out to about the size that you want, you're going to take a pizza stone covered with parchment paper and then just put the dough on there. Now you're going to take your thumbs and then just go around the edge of that crust and just kind of push it up to where it's going to make it thicker on the outside edges. Now you're going to drizzle on some olive oil, about 1 to 2 tablespoons, and then just brush that all over the crust. Next, you're going to take a fork and poke holes all in the crust. This will prevent the dough from bubbling up in the oven. Add however much pizza sauce you want to it. You can make it real thin, you can make it thick, and then it's always easier if you brush it onto. It just kind of gives it that even layer. This is always the fun part. You can do all the toppings that you want to do. So I always do a base layer of cheese, and then I dice up cooked chicken, bacon, green peppers, and spinach, and just sprinkle it all over the pizza, and then add another layer of cheese. I also use just freshly grated mozzarella. I found this at Walmart. It's Get a Pizza This. It is such good topping, so just sprinkle that on there, and then we are going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes later, go ahead and pull out your pizza and brush the crust with some melted butter. And then in a little bowl, I put in some garlic, salt, and some Parmesan cheese. Mix all of that together and then sprinkle it around the crust. After you sprinkle that on, go ahead and put your pizza back in the oven for about 3 to 5 more minutes. Once your timer's up and everything looks all melted and golden, it is ready to serve. Here in our house, we eat homemade ranch with everything, so it pairs so well with this pizza. Myself, my husband, and my 4-year-old, we all love it. So if you make this pizza yourself, let us know what you think in the comments.
Thanks for watching.